Hurry up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live right here on YouTube. We are the Real to Sports Podcast, and welcome to another episode of Sports to Talk About. We got a hell of a show for you guys tonight. We got in the lineup, we're going to bring you guys some college football news and rumors on the mark. And we're going to predict Thursday's game between the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. And we are going to see who is week 5 king of the mountain. So we have all the scores and reviews from week 5. And we will talk some sports tonight right here on Sports to Talk About.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you guys for being with us on this Tuesday night, wherever you may be around the world. Thank you for watching the Real Sports Podcast via cell phone, laptop, iPad, whatever device you're watching us on right now. But before we get things started, hit that thumbs up. Please. Let's start this thing off right, man. Hit that thumbs up. We reached the goal, man, in the Real Man to Man Lounge. Y'all go back and check that out. Real Man to Man Lounge. This last Saturday, this past Real Man to Man Lounge and the Real to Sports Talk Show. We had 2 back-to-back shows, man. My guys put in overtime. Mr. VP and Q Dog, man, they did a great job, man. And also, we had a special appearance for Miss Philly G. Miss Philly G, she came through, man, to bless us with her presence.
My baby.
Thank her for that.
Oh man, nigga, stop cheating.
Oh boy, but don't forget, hit that thumbs up, man, and hit that subscribe button if you have not. Turn on that bell for all notifications, man. If you want to be in our group, we are on Facebook, man. We are called the Real Sports Group, and we are on Facebook. Answer all those questions and agree to the rules. And when you do that, man, it's all for free. My man, right there, he'll be ready for you right there. It's my dude right there. He got you. Facebook. If you got a Facebook account, we are Real to Sports Group. Look us up. We on there. We talk sports 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Say what you want, when you want, how you want. It's fine. All right. Let's start this thing off, man. Thursday's game. Let's go ahead and get a little mini prediction here. We have the 1-4, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, wake me up when you're done with this segment.
You ain't kidding. we have the 1-4 Washington Commanders. They're going to Soldier Field to take on the 2-3 Chicago Bears. Man, let's start this thing off right with D-Rec.
Really?
Yeah.
I really gotta pick this game? Really?
That my boy right there. That's my dude right
Drew?
there. Drew to the game, baby. Drew to the game.
Hey, Drew to the game. I see you Sunday.
It don't get no better.
Come on to MetLife, Drew to the game.
Hey man, Drew to the game, man. All day. That dude.
Make sure you bring your man, but bring your boy Baltimore with you.
Look at
Come on to MetLife. But anyway, geez, this is a definite bottle of ZQuil right here, boy, that'll put you down for the count. I mean, this is your grandmother's baby bottle, hot, warm milk bottle right here. But if I got to pick, The Commanders ain't doing nothing. Carson Wentz can't get it right. They 1-4. I'm gonna have to roll with the Bears on this one. Justin Fields, they bounce back after. You already. Now, I don't need no tissue. You better bring yours. Bring your tissue.
I told you, Drew, to the game ready for you.
But I'm gonna pick the Bears on this one.
Okay.
I think the Bears bounce back, go 3-3, get back to 500. The Commanders still stay at the bottom of the NFC East at 1-5.
Mm.
Yeah, about it. I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Solid Rick, pretty Ricky, what they call him.
What's going on, homie?
What up there, what up there, Rick?
I went ahead of myself. Good God, I went ahead of myself in this show, man.
I was gonna let you catch yourself. That's why.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. Man.
I mean, by now the fans already know who we are.
Yeah, at this point.
But still, man. Hey, I still got to do it. You know. Hey, their motto is "Fly, Eagles, fly."
Damn right.
They are the red hot, undefeated Philadelphia Eagles, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Philadelphia son. It's Philly G.
And I'm rocking the Phillies. Sorry.
And he rocking the Phillies that beat my Braves today. They beat my Braves. Congratulations to them. They beat my Braves.
Good game. Good game.
That might be their only win.
Representing the Blue Men Wrecking Crew. They are the 4-time Super Bowl champions. They are also hot right now. I'm talking about the 4-1 New York Football Giants. Ladies and gentlemen, it's D-Rec.
We back in the States, baby. Just came from London, enjoying ourselves. Got that dub over Aaron Rodgers. I appreciate that.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. 4-1, baby.
Big all day. In the building. Oh boy. Last but not least, though, man.
Hold up, D-Rec. You ain't do the move, bro. We ain't get the we here, bro.
Oh yeah, we in the building. We in the building.
Man, come on now.
Oh yeah.
We in the building.
There we go.
You know we in the building. We here, baby. We here. I'm sorry, fans. I know y'all got used to that.
Pretty Ricky with the cow.
All right, now the show can begin.
All right. It's gonna be long, but I'm gonna break it down. Man. He's still, we lost, but we still running it, man. We still running. We still pushing, man. We still part of the Raider. He's part of the Raider Nation. 3-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas Raiders. This man is the vice president of the Real Sports Group. Man, this man is the host of the Real Man-to-Man Lounge. This man is the Real Sports NFL trivia champion. And he's Oklahoma State alumni. That man's name is Young Mark.
What's good, peoples?
What's good?
Mad love to my Raiders, man. They fight hard.
Not even a Raiders fan, not making no excuse, but y'all got fucked last night. I'm gonna stick by that comment.
Oh yeah, with no grease. Grease.
No Vaseline.
Oh man.
That's a fact, man. Philly G, man, who you got? Commanders or the Bears? I know.
Look, I'm gonna be real. I'm so confident that right now I would go into fantasy and get the Bears defense. Bears by 20.
Wow.
Roquan.
I'm that confident to get them over my Eagles or Tampa. So
it's Bears.
They gonna put 20 in fantasy, bro. They gonna tear that ass
up. Mr. VP.
Why do I have a funny feeling? We about to get an unorthodox answer to that question. Why do I feel that?
Hey, man, you know who he is?
Only my best friend-in-law.
Yeah, I know.
That's Mr. Unorthodox.
He Mr. VIP.
That's right. The whole effing show.
Word.
I appreciate my new nickname of Mr. Very Interesting Picks, but no, not this week. You know it's bad when the head coach is publicly saying like your quarterback is subpar and the reason why you're losing. So if the head coach, don't believe in you, it's hard for me to believe in you. So I'm gonna take Roquan Smith and the Bears on this one.
Bears is unanimous.
Ooh.
Bears is unanimous. I agree with you guys because I think Chicago, man. One thing about Chicago's fans, I mean, every fan is pretty much in the NFL is dedicated, but it's a good few that's like die hard. And those Bears, man, they,
as D-Rec put it, there's not a lot like me.
yeah, they tough.
You gotta love football to be a Bears fan.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, Chicago, man. I mean, they
Shout out to them.
word. The Chicago, man. Good gracious. Them Bears. So the Bears is unanimous. We'll see Thursday on Amazon Prime at 8:15. All right, man. We got college football coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We got college football up, and my man is going to bring it to you right now.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
All right, appreciate it, host. It's time for On the Mark with yours truly. I'm going to get into some news and updates from the world of college football from this past weekend. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. You know, as you know, the game of football is filled with many ups and downs. And a lot of times you got to take the good with the bad. So the good news is the Fighting Illini of the University of Illinois, for the first time since 2008, they defeated their Big Ten rival, the University of Iowa. Now, the bad news is, for those of us who complained about the quality of football we saw last Thursday night in the Denver Broncos and Indianapolis Colts game, we really didn't realize how well we had it. I say that because the University of Illinois beat University of Iowa in a thrilling game that ended with the final score of 9-6. When I say this game, when I say this game quite literally put me to sleep. But as the late great Al Davis once said back in the day, just win, baby.
Like,
just sleep, baby.
You gotta have kickers, man. I told you this.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This is why.
6-6
in the fourth quarter with 30 seconds left. Jesus.
9-6. Man, as a fan, I'll be pissed.
That was a championship game? Can you imagine that being
I paid tickets for that game? Oh my God. Yeah. If that was a championship game, they're a riot.
Look,
bro.
my team wins, cool, but what the fuck are we doing?
Right. They're a riot, bro.
Well, speaking of which, wasn't that like an Alabama LSU game?
Yes.
It
It
was like that back in the 90s.
I think it was 2011. That fucking game, I sat up and watched it because I'm such a diehard fan. But Jesus Christ, we could have won that game.
I remember we played Arkansas like back in the 90s, man. It was like 9-9 forever. It's like, oh my God, anybody gonna score? Cats is missing field goals. We won though.
Damn Tigers.
See? The key thing there, you won. So it's
David
all about
Palmer.
winning. Right.
Yeah.
It's all about winning. So in the game of football, especially, or I guess in the world of sports in general, winning is supposed to be the end-all, be-all. It's what matters most. Well, somebody should go tell that to the voters of the AP poll, because 4 teams ranked in the top 10 of the AP poll going into week 6 won their games on Saturday to keep their undefeated seasons alive. But for whatever reason, the University of Alabama, they didn't lose, but they fell 2 spots in the rankings from number 1 and number 3. Michigan, Oklahoma State, and USC also won their games to remain undefeated, but they all fell at least 1 spot in the AP top 25. So if winning,
The committee's being a bitch this year. Sorry,
it's not a committee yet. It's not the committee yet. That's coming up soon. This is the AP poll. This is what's voted on by football writers all across America. So I don't know what the voters are seeing or what they're trying to say, but I personally feel like if you keep winning, you should keep your rank until you lose. But hey, maybe that's just me.
I mean,
you got something, Philly G?
If you're winning games 9-6, I wonder what they would do with that.
Well, actually, I'm glad that you mentioned that because Illinois won that game 9-6, and guess what happened? They're now ranked in the top 25. So,
they got fucking wrecked.
I don't know what these people want, but again, sticking with the theme of taking the good with the bad. That was the bad part of it. The good side of it is I want to give a big shout out to James Madison University. This is their first year in the FBS level. This is the highest level of college football. This is their first year, right, in the Sun Belt. First year's in the FBS school. 5 weeks in and already ranked. So shout out to them.
That's a fact.
For their undefeated season.
So shout out to them.
Yeah, facts. Now here's something all of us can relate to. You meet someone, the two of you hit it off right out of the gate. You're thinking, man, this is the best thing ever. These good times are gonna last.
You talking about with a girl?
Man, it could be with anybody, girl, car, job,
bang, bang.
like you think like the good times is gonna go on forever, man. Most people consider that the honeymoon phase, right? Mm-hmm. Well, Michigan State University and their head coach Mel Tucker, they kind of went through that honeymoon phase, right? Yeah. So during their honeymoon phase, they decided to give Mel Tucker a 10-year, $95 million contract to be the head football coach at the university. I think right now they're without question going through buyer's remorse. I say that because things are gone bad in a hurry up in East Lansing. After they started out undefeated 2-0, they've now lost 4 games in a row, including a 49-20 beatdown courtesy of Ohio State on Saturday. And in those 4 games that they've lost, they've been outscored 149-68. So things are looking pretty bad. Now here's the kicker.
That's a beat down.
Here's the real kicker though. If at any point during this contract Michigan State decides to fire Mel Tucker, he is owed 100% of his salary.
They gotta pay him all.
Oh yeah.
So if you're Michigan State and things keep going south like they are right now, what do you do? What do you do?
Word.
Like
shout out TC. What's up, man?
TC, what up, baby? What up, baby?
They pay
Saints in the building.
They pay you to beat your rivals.
Mm-hmm.
If Mel Tucker, which I'm sure that he has, is able to beat Michigan, I mean, they'll keep him, but I don't know. It could be different.
Could be.
Because if you can't beat Ohio State and you the coach of Michigan, you gone.
Facts.
So they gave Jim Harbaugh a chance when he got that one win and got that contract. But for Mel Tucker, I would say it's a win for him either way. But do not fuck this up. You gotta at least go 6. Look, you gotta at least go 6-6. Make the bowl. Make a bowl.
That's a good way to put it.
But hey, again, like I said, even if he gets fired, 100% of that $95 million is coming home. So it'll be all right either way.
That's
now
and win.
We can't talk about college football and not talk about one of the hottest stories coming out of the weekend. Jackson State University went down to Alabama, and they played Alabama State in a heavyweight HBCU matchup. Jackson State, led by Coach Prime and his son Shadur Sanders, they won the game 26-12 behind Shadur's 3 touchdown passes. But that's not what everybody's talking about. The fireworks came after the 000s were on the clock. The coaches went out to midfield to do their usual post-game handshake, and this is what happened. Yeah, a little bit less than sportsmanship, to say the least. So, according to the coaches, specifically head coach Eddie Robinson Jr. of Alabama State, he felt incredibly disrespected by Coach Prime and Jackson State in the build-up to the game. He felt like Coach Prime was talking mad junk about Alabama State in the media leading up to the game, and he also felt disrespected that Jackson State was still throwing the football with less than a minute left in a game that they clearly had in the bag.
They could have.
He said after the game, and I quote, I hope he comes back next year, speaking to Deion Sanders. I pray he doesn't get a Power 5 job. We can play in Jackson, and I pray that they put us on for their damn homecoming, end quote. So he was a little bit extra salty because not only did he get, embarrassed by Jackson State, this is also Alabama State's homecoming game. So there's a little bit extra sauce on there, and apparently he didn't take too kindly to the way that Jackson State ended the game. So
it was a homecoming game.
Yeah.
A little extra, put a little extra sweet baby Ray up on there.
I don't give a damn what level it is, high school, college, whatever, bruh. That you can't lose that homecoming game.
For those of you who don't know, like Philly G said, homecoming is a big deal. But in the realm of the HBCU, homecoming is everything. Like that's literally the Super Bowl.
Who you telling?
I know that they love.
Season.
I know that they love their bands. We do. But when it comes to that homecoming game, you need to fucking win.
Word.
Yeah.
Go hard or go home. And
GC
go home.
Said Coach Prime wasn't in the wrong. The other coach was already salty and then got waxed. And that's really true. Like it's very interesting that Chip Kelly and UCLA beat the brakes off of Alabama State earlier in the season. He shook Coach Kelly's hand, no problem at all. But then when Jackson State won their game, and the game really wasn't even that bad. Alabama State threw some interceptions late, and that's why the game got out of hand. But for the most part, it was a tightly contested game. Mm-hmm. And he decided to act in that way. So we'll see if anything becomes of it. See if anybody gets fined or suspended or anything like that. But if Coach Prime is still at Jackson State next year, you can best believe the Alabama State game is going to be circled on the calendar for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. ESPN.
In his defense, though, Coach Prime talks a lot of shit. I mean, we know who Deion Sanders is by now. But you can't let that get into you. I think that's what he's doing, basically, is getting into your head. You could lose your job behind some bullshit like that. Because that can be an attitude that you rub off onto your players. It's just one game. I mean, not just any game. We just said, homecoming game. But if it was just like a regular game, any game, you shouldn't act like that, period, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
totally act like that with Chip Kelly.
Totally agree.
But on Prime side, just shut your damn mouth for once in your life. You ain't got to be all cocky all the time. Yes, we know Jackson State's good, but let them walk into a game with Alabama. We're going to see how good you are.
Oh, my God. Knew it was coming.
I'm just saying. Or let them go to the Big 12 and get smacked by Oklahoma or Oklahoma State or somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You play a big school, you're going to get smacked.
I don't know, man. People are talking, and the commentators have mentioned this during the game. Deion's son, Shadur, who's the quarterback, he's been playing so well that people are saying
good.
Like he's the
really
most
good,
legitimate HBCU player to have a shot at the Heisman since Steve McNair back in the day. So
Alcorn State, but yeah, he is nice. His son is nice.
Yeah, man, he's been balling out.
It's facts. He's good.
Speaking of balling out, as we get ready to close here, I just want to give a shout out to two players who really did ball out over the weekend. Definitely the Iowa and Illinois game could use their services to make their games more interesting. But I want to give a shout out to the University of Pittsburgh running back Israel. I don't want to mispronounce his last name, but shout out to him, man. He went off this weekend. He had 36 carries for 320 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Shit.
That brother went off.
Yeah,
6 touchdowns. Who the fuck were they playing?
They definitely weren't. They definitely weren't playing
for you folks.
They definitely weren't playing Will Anderson. That's for sure.
No, he was.
He running from the police.
300 something yards.
320 yards, 6 touchdowns. Shout out Silent Rick.
What the hell was wrong? What the hell was
Pretty Ricky,
wrong
what they call him,
bruh? Where's the line?
This is covered by
Where's the
pride.
defense?
Forget the secondary. Where's the damn line? They throw the ball
man.
off.
They did.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
But speaking of throwing the ball, Philly G, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Okay.
I personally think this next young man is a shoe-in for the Belendikoff Award, which is awarded to the top collegiate wide receiver every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's in his genes. It's in his name. Marvin Harrison Jr. put on another spectacular show on Saturday against Michigan State. Marvin had 3 touchdowns in the game. And what's interesting is Marvin Harrison Jr. is the first receiver in Ohio State history to catch 3 touchdown passes in 3 separate games. And here's the kicker. He's only halfway through the sophomore season. So he's only going to get better. And when he comes out next year in the draft, he's definitely going to be a top 10 pick in my eyes. He's going to be a problem in the NFL.
If we weren't so stacked.
I got to do it.
Facts.
Hey, New York Giants, if y'all listening, let's go get that boy out there. Bring him in.
I was just saying something about
y'all
my
have a
Bears
high
going
enough
to get him.
Hey, D-Right, are y'all going to have a high enough pick? Are you going to have a high enough pick in the draft to get him?
Hey, we're going to have to trade up to go get that young boy.
You're going to go high, man.
We have the number 3 overall pick next year.
I mean,
we're going to trade up.
Take out, man. He could be like Keyshawn Johnson, but number 1 overall.
Like, honestly, if we add to defense, we're getting Will Anderson. If he's up there.
Keyshawn Johnson.
Throw the damn ball.
Right.
But,
can you imagine Kobe Dean and Will Anderson on the same team?
Imagine.
I don't want to, man.
God.
But to close things up here, I have to give a very special shout out and a tip of the cap to a certain school down south. I always hated that school and would give them grief because my biggest complaint was they never really played a true non-conference road game. But I can no longer say that because it was just announced today that Philly G, his beloved Crimson Tide of Alabama, they announced a home and home series for 2026 against University of West Virginia. So in 2026, they're going to go to Morgantown and play in West Virginia. Then 2027, West Virginia goes down to Tuscaloosa. So
yeah, I've been to Morgantown. I've been Morgantown.
I need a buddy to go with me. I gotta go, Virginia.
I ain't going.
That is mountaineer country, bro. Oh,
I ain't going to enemy territory. No sir.
Yeah, nah, bro. No. Well, Mark, you said something when you said about
Philly.
Morgantown.
You think I give a damn?
Hey, my mind went south when you said that, bro.
Hey, bro, my inner University of Maryland and Oklahoma State fan would not let me go there, bro. I couldn't.
Talking about West Virginia?
Those are 2 big rivals of my favorite schools.
I ain't talking about no college football, bro.
Other reasons.
Hell yeah. Dude. I would have been there, bro. I done been all through West Virginia, bro. Yeah. It is not the place to be.
Not for us.
Not for us.
Exactly. I just want to give a shout out to Alabama, man. They're proving me wrong, and I'm really appreciative of the fact that they're willing to go to these other universities and play non-conference games against them. So
that's
shout
right.
out to Alabama. They have my respect today. Roll Tide.
Bruh, we should have had your respect.
What? Oh, hold up. Stop the press.
You heard that too, D-Ray?
Stop the press. Stop the press.
Say that again. Say that again. I didn't hear that. I didn't get a good look at that. Let me hear that again.
You know he ain't gonna say it again. You got it one time, but I just want to make sure. I'm like, whoa.
Like a baby trying to walk.
You're coming
around.
I'll
be nice. Roll Tide, man.
Roll Tide, baby. You know what? I'll give it to him. Go Pokes. I got you. I respect it.
That's all I got for On the Mark, Coach. Back to you.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real the Sports Podcast.
Man, we appreciate Young Mark bringing us that college football news and rumors. Oh my goodness. Oh man, let's jump on in this thing, man. See who. Usually we do this on Saturdays, but it will not be a prediction show this coming Saturday. So I'm going to bring you guys. It was between old Q Dog and Young Mark. It'll be week 5, King of the Mountain. The winner of the week 5 King of the Mountain is, with a record of 9-6, adding to his trophy case, is Young Mark.
Hey, let's go.
Young Mark, 9-6. Q Dog was right there with him with 8-7.
Oh wow.
8-7.
See, that's what Q Dog get for picking against me.
Well, actually, what Q Dog got was again he chose us, and Mark went south, and that really got him in there. Believe it or not, that really got him in there because it was
twice now. I'm starting to regret that shit, but I can't regret that second one though.
So y'all might add more gold to his repertoire here, man. Put your chain on, sir.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
You are the king, this week's King of the Mountain. And if you want to bring in your predictions, man, just DM me, put them in my DM. Again, there will be no Real Sports talk show this upcoming Saturday.
I'll expect a message.
DM me for your with your predictions and all that good stuff there. All that good stuff. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this thing with the scores and the review. All right, man. We got the review.
Going in and out.
Going in and out.
Hey.
Somebody echoing.
That's Philly G. All right. So we got week 5 scores here. We got the first game, man. We have the end of that Thursday's game. Oh my God. The Indianapolis Colts. They defeated the Denver Broncos in a sleeper. 12-9. Sleeper. 12-9, man. The New York Giants, they got it done over across the seas in London. They defeated the Green Bay Packers 27-22.
17 unanswered points in the second half. Shut Aaron Rodgers down. Let's go.
Shout out to the Giants and congratulations
to
the New York Football Giants.
And to my brother out there, I know we still the most sorriest 4-1 team out there, but we got the same record as you, bro.
How ironic.
Shout out to the Giants in that win. The New England Patriots, they put a goose egg on the Detroit Lions 29-0. The Chargers.
Quick note about that Patriots and Lions game. Shout out to the young man from Detroit. I've heard he's doing better, but for those of you who don't know, there was a young quarterback on Detroit. He went to the University of Alabama, suffered a neck injury, and had to be stretchered off of the field in an ambulance. So he does have movement in his lower extremity. So definitely well wishes to him on behalf of the Real Sports Podcast, and hope a speedy recovery for him.
No question.
Most definitely.
The Los Angeles Chargers, man, they snuck out of there. They beat the Cleveland Browns 30-28. The Houston Texans pick up their first win of the season.
Bruh.
They defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars 13-6.
The one time that I didn't pick them, they fucking
you missed it.
I've been telling y'all all season don't sleep on Houston, man.
That's true.
Tell me shit.
Tom Brady, he remains undefeated against the Atlanta Falcons as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They defeat Atlanta Falcons 21-15. And
Mark seen my score this past week.
Controversy in that
Young Ho gave me 0.
Oh, did he?
So you know I'm pissed. I lost to PK this week. We'll talk about it.
The Buffalo Bills, they beat the brakes off the Pittsburgh Steelers 38-3.
That's what we call the other side of the state.
That is break beating. The New York Jets in an AFC East division game. The New York Jets, man, they stunned the world when they defeated the Miami Dolphins 40-17.
R.I.P. to the Dolphins, man.
Told y'all the Jets gonna be a problem, man.
Word.
It's Zach Wilson too.
We had an NFC North division game. The Minnesota Vikings, they defeated the Chicago Bears 29-22.
As expected.
That game was a lot better than expected, though.
Got that one right.
Word. The Tennessee Titans, they defeated the Washington Commanders 21-17.
Good game.
The New Orleans Saints, in a very, very high-scoring, surprising game. The New Orleans Saints, they defeated the Seattle Seahawks 39-32. What's happening, baby?
Defenses still ain't got no answer for Taysom Hill, man. It's crazy.
They're going to trade.
And then the next game, the San Francisco 49ers, they put a thumping on the Carolina Panthers, who just lost their head coach, Matt Rule.
And their quarterback.
They got Matt fired. And his, what was it, his OC?
Defensive coordinator.
Dang.
Head coach, defensive coordinator got fired. Baker Mayfield, high ankle sprain, out 4 to 6 weeks.
And then Temple Stone, PJ Walker, representing.
Yeah, man.
Word.
The MVP of the XFL.
Word.
And they still got Ben McAdoo.
Yeah, they retained him.
Oh God.
The final score: San Francisco 37 and the Carolina Panthers 15.
Dang.
The Philadelphia Eagles remain undefeated
by the skin of their fucking teeth
as they defeat the Arizona Cardinals.
Right.
To 17.
By the skin of their teeth, they still undefeated.
You know he got a shout out for that win, right? Come on, shout out to Pokes. Go ahead.
I said go Pokes earlier, bitch. I know, go Pokes. Man, Mendola, boy, you should have stayed in college, boy.
I want to get to the last three, the game of the week, man. We're going to discuss them, then we're going to get on out of here. The game of the week, man, was the Dallas Cowboys. They took on the defending Super Bowl champion, the Los Angeles Rams. Cowboys defeated the Los Angeles Rams 22-10.
And they got to come see us.
22-10, man. Hey, I'm gonna be firsthand, man. The Cowboys defense is something
and
scary.
Our defense is something too.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a battle.
It's all right. He could go to sleep. He'll be in second place.
You gotta get the Cowboys some credit, bro. That defense is, man.
After we went on Sunday, he's still gonna be in second.
I don't want to see him right now, bro. They hot. DeMarcus Lawrence is just transformed into like another person. Like I don't know, man. Like he is defensive player of the year, DeMarcus Lawrence now, because
at the best.
Man,
didn't he get hurt in that game? I think I heard he got hurt in that game.
Parsons got hurt.
Yeah, Parsons got hurt, but he still played. He got a sack like 2 plays afterwards. He got a sack. Let me ask Mark. Let me ask Mark this, man. What is going on with the Rams, real quick? What's going on with the Rams?
I think this is a really great time if you're an on-timing going to the NFL because your value is rocketing right now. Teams are finding out firsthand just how much you need an offensive line to succeed in the NFL. So I put it on the Rams offensive line.
Philly G, what you think about the Rams?
I think that they still high off of that Super Bowl win last year. They're not playing like the same team. And this is week 5. And Mark, you know what I'm about to say, bro.
I hear you, Mark.
We can hear you, bud. But you already know what I say, Mark, and I'm about to say it now. By week 5, you should know what team you have. And I think right now, the Rams are like a subpar 500 type team the way they've been playing.
Yeah, I agree.
And for Dallas,
Taz is in the building.
For Dallas and Taz, I'll give it to y'all. I'll give it to you. Y'all played.
Yeah, the Rams line is not good.
but y'all got to
They're
play one of
not
the
good.
best offensive lines this Sunday. And I'm not being
Mm.
biased when I say that. I'm just being real.
You being biased, right? Get out of here. You being
Hey,
biased. Get
yo,
out of here.
Taz, what it do, my brother?
I'm
What
trying
up,
to
what
be
up, what
nice
up, what up?
about it.
Taz is in the building.
Trying to be nice about it. But I give it to Dallas. They got a good D. They're doing better with Cooper Rush. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here. It's gonna cause a divide, much like Foles and Wentz. They gonna want Cooper Rush. Some people gonna want Dak, and they're gonna crumble.
Mm.
We getting that. We getting that, Taz.
Also,
boy, itching for that one.
good luck on Sunday because
What you
Jalen
say?
playing on the other side.
Okay. You sound like a heel when you say that. Get ready.
He did. Like the way the shadow is like covering his
I
face and
know.
stuff,
What
bro.
the hell?
Yeah,
Damn,
cut
he
his
turned
little
to a heel
promo.
on me.
Trying
Jeez.
to embrace his little Morgan Freeman narrator.
DC Dub.
Hey, speaking of wrestling, check us out tomorrow night. Talk to him wrestling right here on YouTube.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about
Ding
this.
ding ding.
Okay. D-Ray, what you think, man?
Subpar and Dallas is. I'm sorry, but Dallas is gonna be Dallas.
Okay. D-Ray, what you think about them boys in the Rams? What you think about that game?
Be nice, D. I tried.
As much as I wanted the Rams to kick the Cowboys' ass, as much as I wanted that, but it didn't happen. But I have to say that Cowboys defense is definitely up to par and is holding them up. They playing like they played last year. I mean, they're not getting all of the interceptions and everything, but they are getting. D-Log did get a sack, scoop up, house call on defense. So they defense is definitely one of the ones you definitely got to look out for.
True, D-Ray.
No doubt.
Got to look out for
well
them.
said.
Got to.
Gotta catch it first.
And definitely I have to agree with Philly G that it's definitely going to be a quarterback controversy in Dallas because Cooper Rush has been playing very decent. He kept the ship afloat.
Hell no, that's Dak Prescott's team. I mean, I know Cooper's doing his
Hey,
thing, but
it's
ain't
going to be
controversy.
it's going to be a controversy because if y'all look at how the offense has been ran with Dak compared to with Cooper Rush, it's a whole different offense with Cooper Rush out.
But he's just doing his job.
But
He's
listen,
doing his job as a backup.
You look at Nick Foles.
Hey,
it's the same thing. Wentz win 11.
He's doing his thing. I give him his respect. He's doing his thing. He's doing what, as the host would say, he's doing what a backup's supposed
He's
to
on 106
do.
yards.
He's
exactly.
And ran for 2 touchdowns. So what's the point?
He's 106 yards. Like that. I mean, shit. He keep it in the
Can I
float.
speak to?
Yes, sir.
Can I speak to what? Just to speak on what D Wright was saying. I think you also have to give a lot of credit to Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator, because when the way he's constructing the offense for Cooper Rush can lean on his teammates and be more of a game manager. I feel like when Dak is in the game, because of Dak being a high profile, highly paid quarterback, Dak is almost playing like Superman football, and that's why Kellen Moore seems to be calling the games when Dak is in there. So
Dak Prescott is the leader of the team. You just can't phase the leader out because of his injury. That don't make sense. I don't know what's going to happen when Cooper Rush get cold. Cooper Rush is doing the job of a backup, and he has his defense to carry him through. That's what I mean. They're doing as a whole. Dallas is doing that. They're keeping that guy and that team up there. They're still 4-1, so they're doing their job.
So listen,
I mean,
I'm asking this question right now to y'all. If Dak plays on Sunday against us and does not do well, do you bench him and play Cooper Rush, or do you let him lead the team?
I let him lead the team. I mean, get out of here.
If Dak I'm Prescott, in that situation,
Dak Prescott is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. There's no, I mean,
he's getting paid like it too. So,
well, we know why that happened. when we paid Wentz, they decided to pay him because he was bitching about the money. Wentz didn't do anything for us.
Nah, bro.
He got paid all that money.
That's
I
true.
just want to
That's
say,
true.
and I've been saying it the last couple of weeks, if you're a Dallas fan, take advantage of the good times right now because y'all might have an entirely different team next year. Like I'm thinking Cooper Rush keep playing good. Another team might come calling for him. Kellen Moore keep doing his thing, calling plays. Another team's gonna hire him to be the head coach.
Zeke will
And
be
Dan
good.
Quinn keeps coaching up that defense. He's gonna be gone with another head coaching job too. Like
I
he
think
is completely washed away the stink of Atlanta off of him. So Dallas might be a different team next year.
Dallas is good. I give them their props, man. Dallas is good. That defense is good. They're well coached. They're a
Zeke,
well coached team. DeMarcus Lawrence is bringing back his inner defensive player of the year. Then you got, as Skip said, 11 from heaven. He's doing his thing. Hey, man, they clicking on all cylinders. I got to give credit when credit due, man. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys.
I ain't
Next game.
Yeah.
I know, y'all.
Yeah.
The next game, man, we have
You still right there with them 4-1 though.
Yeah, shit, we're not going.
Gonna be hard to turn down another job twice. Just saying.
True.
Somebody gonna offer them
true.
some buku money to coach their team.
just go to the
That's true.
playoffs and lose
That's
it.
true.
That's facts. We
I
have
mean, we already know that one team has already got a head coach vacancy. That's Carolina Panthers, but I don't think anybody's going to take that job. I don't know.
I won't say you gotta be like, man, you gotta give me some picks then. You gotta give me some picks. You gotta go out and get some people to play for this team.
The only way they're gonna do that is if they trade DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey.
Then you're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have
Hey DJ Moore, if you're watching this show, we got a spot for you down here in New York, baby. Come on, put on that blue.
Christian McCaffrey,
Come on,
country. Let's rock.
come on down,
God,
bro.
no! Please no! Please no! No!
Go
Don't
play where
wish
his
that
dad
upon me,
played
bro.
at. Go play where his
Don't
dad
wish.
played at.
Why would you do that, man?
Go from a Panther to a Bronco. Broncos country. Let's rock.
Why would you do that?
Eagles country. Let's fly.
Ed McCaffrey. Well, let's get to this AFC North division game. Cincinnati Bengals, they took on the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens came out of there, man, on a Justin Tucker field goal, man. 19-17, Baltimore.
Tucker, he gave me 12 points. God bless.
Best kicker in the game, bro. Best kicker in the game.
Unquestionable.
Yeah, unquestionable.
Oh,
I didn't see that game. I seen bits and pieces of it. I didn't see too much of it.
I picked the Bengals.
So you picked the
win. I picked the Bengals to win that game.
From what I know, the Bengals, they got a tough defense.
Yeah,
they do.
We knew that last year.
Henderson from the Saints they picked up a couple of years ago.
91
he was a game wrecker.
Facts.
And Hayden Hurst on the offensive side, he got off too.
Mm-hmm.
I noticing though, just going off for the last couple of games, teams are predictably starting to shut down Jamar Chase a little bit. Like he hasn't been able to
ain't heard nothing from
get
him.
Off as much as he did last year. So shout out to Baltimore and their defense. They created a really good game plan to stop the Bengals.
They're very true. Very true. And Lamar, man, Lamar's is just that
Lamar.
dude's just incredibly fast. Like, God, man, this dude is electric.
It was one of them plays where he hit the hole and started around. So, oh damn, that's about to be a touchdown. Somebody get his ass.
Yeah, he had like 2 Bengals on him, and I don't know how he slipped out of it.
Man,
he slipped out of it and threw it to was it number 7? Is it Bateman? Threw it to Bateman for it was like a 20-yarder. I was like, damn. But he threw it the way he threw it on the run. I was like, yo, this dude.
my only complaint, and due to the game, I know you're watching. You probably thinking the same thing I am. As much praise as we rightfully give Lamar, I am so freaking mad. He missed my man Tylan Wallace from the Oklahoma State University. It was a play action pass. Tylan Wallace was wide the heck open on a go route. All Lamar had to do was just drop it in the bread basket. He gone for his first career touchdown. Lamar overthrew him. I was so mad, bro. I was so hurt. That's my only complaint about Lamar. Though.
Word. Good gracious, man. You said the bread basket, but you went Gorilla Monsoon right there, bro. So Gorilla Monsoon, man. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I didn't see that game though, man. But
I did,
I see
man.
like seeing
beginning to
huh?
end.
You
Like
seen
I
it?
watched it from beginning to end, bro. And
Really?
like I said, seeing him cut through that hole, like I just put in the text. If I'm a
I seen
DC,
some
I'm
of it.
wrap him up, damn it. Like you gotta wrap up, bro.
Gotta wrap him up, bro. Cause man, Lamar, man, he got feet, man. That boy got. I mean, his feet can go.
Let him hit that hole. It's over. He do one spin move, everybody's done.
And for those that say Lamar Jackson can't throw, that is bunch of BS.
Said the same thing about Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that boy, he can throw.
Said the same thing probably about Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
But
Lamar Jackson can throw, bro.
Daniel.
Oh, okay. Probably said
without. Yeah, Lamar. They
people
said
were
Lamar
praising Daniel Jones. Yeah,
I was one of them.
No disrespect, but
Daniel Jones got a big arm.
Last things, right? One of the last things they ever question with a white quarterback is can he throw the ball. It's always the quarterbacks of color that always get questioned about accuracy and arm strength and all that good stuff.
Man, so many black quarterbacks that could sling the rock, bro.
Michael Vick,
Donovan McNabb. If I'm thinking about it,
Michael Vick with that and just flick of the wrist.
Kendall Cunningham was another one.
Yeah, Cunningham could throw the ball too. Yeah, I mean, all them guys, man. I mean, as far as quarterbacks back then in the 90s, the biggest arm I seen as a kid was Jeff George. Man, Jeff George, and he can amazing. Man, good Lord, but him and Dan Marino
off the field, but he had an arm.
He got an arm, man. Marino had the quickest release. He said, "Hey, pow!" Said, "Hey, pow!"
That's how he got it off when he did that fake spike.
Yeah, I said, "Hey, pow!"
Oh, I got you now, bitch.
Yeah, Marino had a quick trigger, but the Bengals, man, they escaped, man. They are now 3-2.
Yeah, now other way around. Other way around.
Yeah, it's the other way around, homie.
You said the Bengals escaped.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Ravens escaped. 19-7. The Ravens are now 3-2. The Bengals is
2-3.
There we go. All right. Last game before we get on out of here, man, is the Las Vegas Raiders. We went to Arrowhead and we took on the juggernaut, which is the Kansas City Chiefs. We lost 29-30, and I am going to officially on live YouTube right now. I'm going to eat my crow. I declared that we was going to come up with the win, and we did not. We did not win, and I am going to eat my crow. And the term crow means a bird that just don't taste good. So I'm eating my words that don't taste good because I said that we was going to win, and we did not fulfill that task last night. We did not. But I'm still proud of the Raiders. We went in and we disrupted Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy and Patrick Mahomes' offense. I think we did it. I think Patrick Graham, he dialed up some nice schemes for us in the first half. But the second half, we just ran out of gas. And I knew Kansas City was just going to come back because they're a good team. They don't lay down. And Pat Mahomes, he doesn't lay down. A star-studded quarterback like that, he did not lay down. I knew they was coming. Our defense, they ran out of gas, but again, I'm proud of them because last year they beat us.
I don't know if I say they ran out of gas.
What would you say?
I slightly disagree.
The momentum, man, it shifted.
I think where the defense messed up for us was they could not cover Travis Kelce in the red zone to save their lives. But outside of the red zone, they were doing their best most of the game. Like Max Crosby and Chandler Jones stepped up, and they were making Patrick's life in the pocket a living hell, and they were shutting down the run.
But they ran out of gas because they was always on the field. We couldn't stop them on third down. We couldn't stop them. We couldn't get them out the field.
Or
We
when
was
we did
gassed.
stop, and the refs gave him a free set of
Oh
downs.
God! Speaking of refs, and let me say this too while we getting here because it's all over the world now with this roughing the passer. It was a very very bad call on
Terrible.
Derek. It was a pass interference call. Derek Carr got hit. That was a very very bad call.
It should have
It
been
was.
You can't move the
That was a regular
goalpost,
tackle.
as Drew
Yep.
likes to say. You can't move the goalpost.
Right.
Moving it.
It
If
is
you
a very very bad call.
you're gonna call one hit, you gotta call the other.
I do not like in the game that call was continuing to be brought up throughout the whole game. That was very, very aggravating. Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. That was very, very, very aggravating. Okay, that was a bad call. Now we move on. We move on. Right after that, the Chiefs, they kicked a 59-yard field goal to go into halftime. We was up 20-10. They kicked a 59-yard field goal, and everybody was smiling and gleeing and happy. And then Kansas City get the ball off halftime. They score a touchdown, and they still booing. I mean, come on, man. You got to move
Anytime a
over.
flag was thrown, the crowd was very loudly booing.
And I understand that, Kansas City. But Jesus Christ, if anybody knows who's about getting screwed, it's the Las Vegas Raiders.
Have been screwed. Stop bitching.
Exactly. It's the Las Vegas Raiders. We are the most screwedest team probably in the whole entire National Football League. So just get over it. Y'all won the game, though. Hats off to them. Hats off to the Kansas City Chiefs.
They Birds always get screwed.
No, not like us, bruh.
Back in the day,
think,
we used to get screwed.
I think no matter whose side you're on in that game, one thing everybody's coming to the consensus of is the referees are playing way too much of a part in the outcome of these games. The refs literally decided that game last night.
At one point where the ref came over that had his arms folded, like, yo, you're gonna call this call or not? And then when it was the intentional grounding call, I believe. I felt like that was I want to say an incomplete.
On Derek Carr?
Yeah.
That was a stupid ass play.
That was an incomplete.
That was dumb on Derek Carr. That was dumb.
But then at the same time, when I saw the replay, I was like, well, that should be a fumble. It shouldn't be a flag. If anything, it's a fumble recovered by the Chiefs.
That was one of the. Well, I mean, Derek Carr. He came out. He didn't do too many mistakes. He threw some dimes. Mac Hollins just catch the ball. Oh my God!
Still a Super Bowl winning.
God, Mac Hollins,
Super Bowl winning wide receiver.
Man, whatever, bro. He had two of them. One Carr threw it. I mean, he had the length. He's just. I mean, I'm like, come on,
hit him right in the numbers.
He used to play
in the numbers. And the other one Carr threw, it was catchable for him and him only. All he had to do was snatch it. I'm like, oh my God, bro. That was Megatron or somebody. We had 6. I mean, that's why I'm proud of the Raiders. The good points about it, Josh Jacobs, career high, 154 rushing.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to JJ. He ran that ball. Max Crosby now leads the league in sacks.
Wow.
But he will not be mentioned in the Defensive Player of the Year standings at all.
Yeah, that's crazy. Max Crosby now leads the league in sacks now. And what's another? Derek Carr.
How many he got? How many he got now?
This is 7? 6.
He has 6 sacks.
Yeah. Bosa
he leads the league in tackles for loss.
Facts. Yeah.
Okay.
Bosa is right there with him. But Derek Carr, he did pretty good. I mean, he stepped up, he ran.
Touchdown pass.
Yeah, he's throwing good passes. Shout out to Devontae. Devontae is just what we need, and he was balling. And that controversy play. Well, I don't say controversy, but when he ran with Hunter Renfrow and collided with him, then that was game. Because man, Devontae, he was gone, bro. If he'd have just caught the ball,
one of them would have been.
I was gonna say
that'd have been gone. Yeah, that'd have been game. We'd have won that game.
Don't collide. Devontae Adams definitely. Babe, what are you doing?
Turn off the light and light a candle.
You know he from Philly, right? You know Teddy P from Philly,
right?
Yes, right. In fact, look at you. Look at you.
But Damn, she threw me off, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, that would have been game if Adams got out of that. Or if Adams would have just said, I'm just gonna make my own route and cut across. Derek Carr probably would have saw it with like, what the fuck? Well, he's beating the wide receiver, throw the ball.
Right. I think, like I say, man, that's why I'm not. It bothers me, but it don't bother me no more because I'm proud of these guys because we had shots.
Y'all had a good game,
winning,
and y'all had a great.
McDaniels, he made some terrible calls.
But like
right, Mark? Right, Mark?
I don't even know if I can get on McDaniels about his play calling in this game. To be honest,
kick field goal. But I understand he was trying to go for the win. I get that too. That's a catch-22 in that.
I'm not even mad at him for going for two. The two big plays in the game that in my opinion, prevented us from winning were literally decided by the referees. Yeah. That defensive holding call on a field goal was a total BS call. I don't even know why that's even a rule.
Jesus.
Like a holding call on a field goal, bro? What?
Yeah.
That literally was a 8-point swing because the Kansas City got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion off of that play. They were about to get nothing, and then they ended up scoring off of that. And then the second one, the NFL has overcomplicated the heck out of a catch. If the ball is in my hands and it does not hit the ground, I'm trying to be PG.
In real dispersed term, the fuck
out of a catch,
right?
Because if the ball is in my hands and I have possession of the ball doesn't hit the ground, and I get 2 feet down, that should be a catch,
bro.
I don't want to hear all this crap about did he not have possession?
Oh yeah.
Drug his foot, and I was literally yelling at the TV, and not that they can hear me, but I was yelling at the TV like, I can't stress it enough. That's a fucking catch.
Yeah,
it was a catch.
Yeah.
Even if a person doesn't know football, they would say that was a catch.
He had possession. The ball was not moving.
Michael Gallup caught one just like that against the Rams, bro. Michael Gallup caught a pass just like that.
Well, you see what I'm saying?
I'm like, wow. Hey, no excuses, fans. No excuses, audience.
That's 1-14. We talked about this earlier. Take your bye week. Who do y'all play coming out of the bye week?
Coming out of the bye week, we got Houston.
Yeah, they got the Texans.
Good luck with that because they just came off their first win.
Yeah, exactly. We ain't gonna sleep on nobody now, but I think honestly, Mark, I think that Kansas City have woken us up. I think Kansas City has helped us get better because that was our best game out of the 5. That was our best game. That game was good.
I think y'all just took a breather and some trades.
I was proud of the defense. I was proud when Mad Max, baby. I was
going off, man.
Yeah, and Chandler Jones.
I forget.
Chandler Jones showed up too.
I found him.
First drive.
I found Chandler Jones.
And I saw Max come across. I literally said Mad Max at it.
But that's a but. Big Robinson got to go, bro. He sucks. Big Rob, that cornerback. He sucks. Amik Robinson.
No, don't say his name no more. I'm just saying
we have no corners.
What that is.
We have no corners, and I wish we would have kept Mullins, but we have no corners. Rocky Sin, he's okay.
Rocky Sin.
Yeah,
you giving up on Nate Hobbs already?
Yeah, and Nate Hobbs. Yeah, Nate Hobbs my dude. Yeah, Nate Hobbs my dude. But Amik Robinson sucks. He sucks.
Yeah, you should have took my ass up on the offer when I offered it to you.
You want him?
What did you offer, bro?
I tried to give you Bradbury before he went to Philly. Just give me a draft.
I wish we got Bradbury. What you mean? Bradbury's good. Bradbury's good on the man coverage.
Bradbury's happy now. Bradbury.
I tried to give to you, bro.
You're a bird now.
Oh yeah.
All I needed was one pick. That's all. You could have had Bradbury. You'd have been good.
I took Bradbury because again, Bradbury's good in man coverage. He sucks in zone.
Yeah, that's where.
But you have Trayvon Moring that could have covered his back in his zone. So
Moring, I'm gonna give him a bit of a doubt because he's just come back from injury.
You gotta have a secondary.
You had one task to guard Travis Kelce. There's no way in the hell this guy got 25 yards and 4 touchdowns.
You gotta have a secondary.
Can I give you a theory on that?
Sure.
So my theory is this is just based off of what I've seen so far from Trayvon. This is no shade at all. He and Jonathan Abram are the yin and yang of the Raiders when it comes
Shout
to
out to
safety
Jonathan
play.
Abram. He had a good game. Go ahead.
Abram can hit like a mug. Like the dude hits like a linebacker, but he sucks at coverage.
Sucks.
Trayvon is the opposite. He's
Yes.
very good at coverage, but he sucks at getting physical.
Facts.
If only we could just like fuse the two of them together, we'd be all right. But
Facts.
So then
Patrick
with Abram,
Graham.
just move him to safety. You have to go out and get a cornerback off the market or something.
Big facts again. Patrick Graham is going to. I really wish, and I know he's not like a vocal type of dude, but Patrick Graham needs to really put those guys together. We need a coach like Rod Marinelli. You know, you need a mouth, a guy that's going to, you know, get out there and talk, man. Like, look, we definitely need that in the second half against Kansas City because Kansas City come out because they was desperate. They was down, so they was desperate. And they came out. Pow, pow,
They were
pow,
a wounded animal.
Yeah, they was coming out.
It came down to the fucking calls, bro.
Yeah.
and we had him off the field.
Exactly. And I wanted Patrick Graham to say, stop. Hold on, defense. They're coming. Let's slow down. Let's go back to where we was in the first half. Let's slow down because they coming. Pow, 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 pow. They was coming left and right. And like I said, that's why I say, Mark, we ran out of gas because ain't no way in the hell we let Valdez Scantling, we let him get off. He was getting off on us. Valdez Scantling.
That's why.
One of the keys that I think, like I said, turned the game for Kansas City.
Hey,
Juju was dropping passes in the first half. But
I know my fantasy tells it.
But host, what I think took the scales defensively was when they put McKinnon in at running back. He was incredibly fast.
Yeah,
and once they got that run game going with him, the playbook opened up. When we were shutting down Edwards-Helaire, they were one-dimensional offense. We were able to stop them. So,
and that's why I agree with Patrick Graham. And we're gonna get off this in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. But we was playing high. We was playing that they ain't throw deep. That's one thing about Kansas City. They did not go deep on us. We shut all that down. We play high. So Andy Reid, he seen it and boom, boom, pow. He was just hitting middle, which is good. Yeah, I mean, Travis Kelce. Shout out to Hartman. He got hurt, man. Like he was in pain too. I think he hurt that heel again. But Jerick McKinney, he came in, man, and I think he got those yards because we weren't looking for the run. They weren't running the ball against us in the first half. So now they started, we like, whoa. Okay.
The way he was getting to the line of scrimmage, like dudes didn't even like fully like get out of the hut, and he was already at the line of scrimmage. So
it was new to us because they weren't doing it. So it's like, okay, but that stopped. But shout out to the Raiders, shout out to the Chiefs. I hate to say it, but I got to give them credit. I eat my crow right here live on YouTube. Congratulations to them. We see y'all asses again. This time in the desert, the Death Star. We would definitely see y'all, man. So, D-Rec, man, what you?
Yo.
Did you see the game?
I seen a little bit. I seen bits and bits of the Raiders game. Then I ended up falling asleep. You know, brother got tired.
Oh, the announcement is coming, pretty Ricky. It's coming. Hold on, just stay right there. Just a few seconds.
Brother got tired, but just looking at it, it was that Raiders Chiefs game was the typical division game. Nobody giving up. Nobody. It's going to be blood, sweat, and tears. You're going to fight for 60 minutes. If we got to go an extra 10, we all going to fight.
Oh yeah,
it was a good game. 30-29. I mean, that's barn burner right there.
We did the Buffalo Bills. The only team Buffalo Bills done. I mean, we had them shut out 17-0. That was great, man. Gutsy, man. Good. I'm proud. I'm proud, man. I'm proud of them boys.
Y'all get that lead like that. Y'all get the lead like that. Yeah. One thing on y'all off and y'all little week off that y'all got to recuperate and rest your bodies and get back to Raider Nation playing.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta close them games out.
Gotta close them games out. I agree with you.
Gotta get back to the black hole days of when y'all played.
Yeah. Gotta close them games out. Close them games out, man.
One last thing I want to say about that game. I hope the NFL takes note of this. Notice how almost every time y'all put the Raiders on Monday Night Football, we always deliver y'all a classic.
Always,
A
baby.
Raiders game on Monday Night Football is never a dull sleeping game. So I hope
No.
NFL takes note of that
I'm
and give
trying
us
to
more
tell
Monday
you.
Night Football games.
Yes, sir, baby. Hey, we lost, but I'm still standing tall. I've been 29 years, man. Raider Nation all day. We are
All
not
day,
going
baby.
anywhere, good or bad.
Roll Tide. That's
All
right.
day, baby. Hey,
All
man.
day.
I'm glad before I end the show.
Drunk. What up, man?
Drunk.
My man, drunk.
Bro, you here the whole
What's going on, drunk?
Nah, man, we're going to let Josh McDaniels, we're going to let him live, bro.
Oh, Raider Nation was calling for his head on Twitter last
Yeah,
night.
they was. I'm going to let him live, bro. Drunk. Oh, drunk, man. We about to end this thing, but I'm glad you came through, man. Hey, come through tomorrow, bro. Come through tomorrow, man. But that's our show for today, man. As always, we want to thank you guys for watching us, man, do what we do. Talk about professional sports, preferably the NFL and professional football. I hope we did a good job of entertaining you guys tonight, man. And don't forget, man, please hit that thumbs up. And if you have not yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications. And before we get out of here, man, Philly G, the hot man, Mr. Undefeated, I'm gonna give you the honors, man, to close out this show. What you got anything for us? Anything for us there? Philadelphia's son.
Y'all, we wrapping it up. Stop the gun violence.
Mm-hmm.
Just know I'm always be a crazy Philly fan. Love to all.
No doubt. Hey, man. Hey, appreciate that, Pretty Rick.
Appreciate you.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
But
That's my dude right there, man. Pretty
We'll
Ricky,
go
man. That's my dude right there, man. Hey, man, we try, man. We try, Pretty Ricky, man. We try. We all
Yeah,
work
we do.
and whatever. We got stuff to do, man. But we here
We'll go that matter.
all day, baby. All day. Shout out to we almost at 1,500 subscribers, man. That is insane.
That's what's up, baby.
And we coming up on a 1 year.
Yes, good.
1 year anniversary with this show, man. We're coming up, man. And we're coming up on
imagine what it'll
show.
be like 2 or 3.
Facts.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's retirement for me, man.
Nah.
We come up on that 2 or 3 years, and my man gonna get that. I'll take it on retirement. But we coming up on 100, coming up real soon, man, on our 100th show. So we're coming up on that real soon, man. Again, shout out to the live chat, man. Taz, Pretty Ricky, Drunk, Drew to the game, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Facts.
Check us out tomorrow. Tomorrow, man. It's gonna be the return of Talk to Him Wrestling. Talk to Him Wrestling, man. We're gonna talk about some professional wrestling, man, preferably the WWE. And we are Pretty Ricky. What we're gonna do is we're gonna review this last pay-per-view, man. WWE Extreme I can't even talk today. WWE Extreme Rules. We're going to talk about Extreme Rules, man, and that was a hell of a show. And shout out to Triple H taking over from Vince McMahon. Thank God. Professional wrestling is back in the WWE, and it is very entertaining. I am now watching now. So I know. We already know. It's in the Wells Fargo.
It was in the Wells Fargo.
Yeah, we all know. It's in the Wells Fargo.
And Philly G had such a nice weekend in Philadelphia.
Pretty Ricky.
You could almost say he's got the whole
there,
world in his hands.
Look, I can tell y'all right now, and we're about to get out of here.
Yeah.
Union won the East in soccer. The Phillies beat the Cards, and they
God.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, we'll hear all that. We know, man. You undefeated. You the man right now. All right. You the man.
Eagles popping up. All right.
Well, then check us out tomorrow, man. We're going to talk some professional wrestling. We're going to go over WWE Extreme Rules, man. It's going to be a good show tomorrow. We won't be for you long. Trust me. Me and D-Rec and Young Mark will be here, man. We're going to sit here and talk about some professional wrestling like we do, man. So don't forget to check us out, man. So on behalf of the undefeated, about to eat some pizza.
Greedy ass,
Billy G.
motherfucker.
I got chicken greens on.
D-Wreck.
We here, baby. You
the Blue
already know
Man
we here.
Wrecking Crew.
We here.
All day, baby. Man, Mr. VP himself.
Oh,
Oklahoma State alumni.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Go
sir.
Pokes, baby. Go Pokes.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, we want to see y'all there tomorrow, man. We're going to talk some professional wrestling right here on the Real to Sports Podcast. Take care. Be safe. Good night.